It should be embarrassing, it should be, but for some reason it doesn't seem to be because they keep doing it. It should be embarrassing to be Dr. Phil, Fox News, C-SPAN, the Bloomberg Network, the NASA channel, right? They should be embarrassed. It's like every time he talks, it's like with me, I can't give medical advice because they can poison people. I can say, here's what's probably the best thing you could try to do. Okay. And they will do it and it's good advice, but then they'll get some other kind of low grade poisoning and so it didn't help. Like, everything he says doesn't help. Well, yeah, it's a medical industry. When we found ways of making money off killing people, why like that? I am not a crook, right? And so, I felt like, no, I don't set people up. This is a genocidal operation. The technology is having to get more intelligent to kill the people that do not live truthfully. They don't, they're trying to use language to get away with, you can't get away with lie. But guys, life's eternal and grace is infinite. What we reap is what we sow. So if you manipulate and you lie and you abuse to feel powerful, that's what you're going to inherit. Then you're going to build an army of robots and drones to protect yourself from the other asshole that feels powerful. And then you're going to put the entire world at risk, manipulating, fighting, and fucking. And then all these people are going to try to impress you with how genius they are. And then say, hey, it's the North Pole. Can I have a job now? I'm Elon Musk, personal assistant, right? It's fucked. Right? The man is a turd bag asking for money to watch you lick his own balls compared to me. If I needed to do things scientifically to help the world be a better place, I would do it more intelligently than him, more efficiently than him, and people would like to work with me because I love people and people that love me. Elon Musk's dad was a murdering cow turd. He was a fucking kafir. He was like Nebuchadnezzar, a beast on all four, eating grass and having everybody come up and sniff his ass because he was the top bull and fuck you in South Africa. We all know the story. I didn't know. I had to have other people show it to me. I give people privacy. If I figured if Elon Musk was going to tell me about himself, he'd tell me his own damn self. But he's a lot like Donald Trump. He doesn't tell you all his dirty laundry. He lets other people do it, and then he tries to cover it up with Febreze. And he sent you on. Light scent? Yeah, nice. It's like, yeah, that's a cute kid, but he's an asshole. Okay. Nice braids. Fuck you. Okay. No. There is no excuse for being an asshole over money on TV. I have performed the apocalypse upside down, backwards, handstands, and no ass claps. No ass claps. Handstands. Fucking Anthony with that. They do ass claps and handstands. I don't want to hear about it. He pissed me off. I was wishing, no wonder he didn't have a hold of Jalen or any of them. They probably didn't want to get in trouble, Mom, you can't talk to that kid. So, Jalen, if I know Jalen's mama, yeah, she's on the case. Oh, man, I had to go back to Flint. I just cry thinking about it. He's a good kid. He had a good mom. It's hard to be a good mom with good kids in the ghetto because other people are raised to be jealous of you. I hate that motherfucking nigga. He think he all that. Same thing I used to hear all the time. He think he all that. That boy think he all that. It's like, well, I am charming, I am intelligent, I'm the best athlete in the entire country. Okay, I quit. I figured I wanted to coach to protect kids from other coaches and other players. And take them out in the back and, be Mr. Miyagi-san. Wink. Squeak their nose. Next time, Bobby, I'm breaking your nose on your fucking hood of your car. Okay, I ain't gonna kill you, but you're gonna have a Larry Zonka nose for the rest of your fucking life. I tell you, okay, motherfucker. Don't hurt my kids. Okay, I don't teach my kids to hurt your kids. You don't teach your kids to hurt my kids, and then I don't break your nose. Okay. Your kids try to hurt my kids, take you out of the parking lot and I'm snapping your knee in half. Okay? You will never teach your kids to try to hurt my kids to get another paycheck ever again. This is exercise. Money's not real. I was out in the barn having connections. Every time I'm out in the barn, I have connections, about playing ball. I probably would only play for 4 years because we already talked about that. Want to go just get my what I needed, and then go get my mom and dad in the country where they could live better lives, and go live up in Flagstaff, have my wife and my kids, and then get it, save my money, pay for the house, pay for the car, have everything paid up, and then maybe to help supplement the income because of retarded. We need more money to fuck. We need more money to fuck. We are Mr. We will pump you up, Hans and Franz. And so, you'd be like, hey, did you learn how to read yet? Okay, so forgive debt and trespass, love one, turn a faithful peace. Demo can't and that republic can figure out anything that's right to do for their children. Okay, hi, I'm the Terminator. Says, I'll be back. But, you'd be like, these people are stupid. They're crazy, right? They got ego problems. They've had these ego problems for thousands and thousands of years. Not saying it can't be corrected. Okay, it's just they need, secondly, put all this together because they couldn't accept the Lord's Prayer when I said in 2009, defecate in your underwear. They need technological babysitters from each other and themselves. And that's what this whole quantum computing drone, so they need babysitters like Ricky Gervais, And Jesus must be an excellent babysitter. The best fucking babysitter in the fucking child molesting, mind raping, murdering world, Ricky Gervais. Tell Seth MacFarlane news and get his Orville out of my way. Okay. Kind of pissed off. Okay? I'll call you Mortimer. I already know a Stan. Okay, do you understand? Do you understand? Okay. Rob! It's one of my favorites. Married Sarah Moore on the Dick Van Dyke Show. Rob! Tom used to be able to do that real good. It used to make me laugh so hard. To Mary Tyler Moore again. Rob! It was hilarious. It used to crack me up. But, man, you fuckers are crazy. But, yeah, it's, I'm getting to the point where I don't even feel embarrassed for people no more. All I sit here and do is sing little Pussy Plim songs today. 'Cause I miss my Plim. She's all sweet. She's the sweetest, neatest Pussy Plim in all the snuggy buggy world. With the Ray, Georgie Bear, with the crumb and the cake and the pat. My kids are cute. And I'd never be able to take my memories away, by my kids helping me survive in hell during my training to be the great killer of the, they're so stupid. They're stupid. Yeah. They train you like with this fat, before the summer set in and all the pesticides came in and reactivated everything, I was losing weight. I was playing basketball an hour a night and I was feeling better. Then the pesticides came and the Roundup came and then the tooth, you could taste the poison in your mouth, the tooth cracked. Then I had an infection from that. That's swelled up this leg, you got to get up and then you got to get up and you got to work on the yard to stay ahead of it. And then you have to assimilate and survive. And it's the military. And the military is like, eventually he's going to try to kill us because we're abusive. We're going to turn him into a killer. It's like, no, I will kill you. Okay. But I'll also kill a turkey to feed Kate and Emily and Natalie and Noah and Crumb Cake. Because I like turkey sandwiches. Mm-hmm. And I won't cry and feel bad. I killed that turkey. The cow, you do feel cows can be kind of sweet. Turkeys are ugly. You don't feel that bad. It's horrible, but they're kind of mean and gobbly and like roosters that are mean. You don't feel that bad. Put them in a cup, make some chicken and butter. I don't feel that bad. That rooster was mean. Well, you are eating his kids and then eating his wife. That's true. I guess I kind of understand why Mr. South Carolina has a attitude. Yeah. Go George Rogers. You know who George Rogers is? Heisman Trophy runner, University of South Carolina. Looked a lot like George Benson. Very handsome fellow. Yeah, very good football player. Yeah. Played a couple of years with New Orleans Saints, got beat up. Yeah. And then retired, Well, because he played on a not very good team and got the shit beat up. Well, he's a bust. He ain't that good. It's like, it's hard. He carried his team in college that wasn't as good as the other teams in his conference. And then he was expected to do the same in the NFL. And after about 8 years of that, it's like, what? I'm going to go home and or sit here and rest for a spell. Sons of bitches. Wasn't that he wasn't a good ball player. He used to get tired. Yeah, like Buster Douglas, It's weird. I think you guys would be surprised. The best athletes in the world usually don't play. Well, because I'm one of the best athletes in the world, and I will not hurt you for money, and I will not kill people for money. I'm one of the most intelligent people in the world, and I will not invent technology to kill you for money. So the most intelligent, athletic, and most talented people in the world are anonymous like me. Anonymous, L-Y. And I look like hell. Well, because the military is trying to turn me into a killer. It's like, I'm not gonna, but I will stop you. And Suzuki tells me that. He says, they know you're not a killer and they use that against you. It's like, yeah, but I'm going to use it to trap them. It's going to be hard for them. They're not going to, it's going to be hard for those kids because I'm going to be on them like stink on shit. I'm going to be their cyber babysitter, everywhere. People like me are going to, what's wrong? Oh, we don't rape anymore, little Joe. No, you don't get to kill that girl and Brentford Grayson up on the hill and then try to change the narrative of the movie like you were the good guy. Yeah, Tom Dooley, we know your game. I'm just kidding around. When I listened to that song, I was like, that was, oh, yeah, Tom Dooley, you're an asshole, But then Brentford Gracie, he caught you. Then you go watch the movie and it's no, Brentford Grayson was the reason why he's getting killed. That sucks, man. Yeah, you ever seen that movie Tom Dooley with Michael Landon? Yeah, I didn't get the song when I was like, that's horrible. He's a horrible guy. Well, you need to die, Tom Dooley. I'm glad Brentford Grayson caught you and hung your ass from a tree. Okay, that's the way I see the song. And then when I saw the movie, it's like, oh gosh, you have to see the movie. Wow. If ever I would leave you, it would not be in summer. Seeing you in summer, I would never go. Your hair, all, your skin all fleshy, your lips aflame, Yeah. No, I'd never leave you. And if it would not be in winter, but yeah, don't worry about that shit. That'll take care of itself once we live in the Lord's Prayer. Don't obsess on something that you think should be yours when you haven't earned it, right? Okay. If ever I would leave you, it would be right away because you're greedy and you're mean. Okay. You're physically attractive, but you're a crazy bitch that needs a big bag of money to fuck. I'm out of here. I was gone yesterday. You're funny, Parsons. I know. Well, that's an interesting looking library. Yeah. All those books and no world peace. Wow. Well, Mr. Kravitz, what are we going to do? Is it Brian Kravitz? Yeah. Interesting looking library. All those books and still no world peace. Where's the romance, huh?